Hello, students. Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now again here you can see it here. Okay. So the next number which is will be storing this particular location is 6. It is going to consume 4 memory locations. After 4 memory locations, you are going to have this one is 8. So this is going to consume 8. Okay. After that one, it should be this particular location which you are going to have. So 400 after 8, 9, A, B, C. So this will be in C. So that is in 5. After C, D, E, F, 1. So it will be 40001 0. So in this one, the element which will be stored is 3. So now, whatever the number here it has been stored, I have to arrange in ascending order. So after execution of the program, this memory location contains 03. This memory location contains, this is before execution of the program. So this is after the execution of the program. So it is 03. So this is 04. This is 05. This is 06, 08. This is how the sorted order should be sorted in your respective memory location. So this will be your sorted order. So for this one, we have to write the program. So for this one, we have to write the program. Okay. So now, so when it comes like this, okay, 1 minute, we will erase everything. Okay. So next here, so first I'm going to initialize area. So this is normal thing area. Sort is the program name of the program I'm going to give. Next, this particular memory is code, and whatever the code I'm going to write, it will be read only. So this is already. So this is nothing but your entry point, area of memory which you are going to have. So next we should have the entry point. So next we should have the entry point. So now when this comes to the entry point, we are going to have the start. Here you are going to have the start. So now if I'm taking the number of elements as 4, so how many number of comparisons I have to make?
3.
3. Okay. So the number of comparisons I'm considering here 4 elements, for example, now, or 5 only I will take. So if I'm going to make 5, I will make the number of comparisons which has to be there in 5, which will be 4. Okay. So the number of comparisons which I need to do is 4. So next, I need to get the element first. So that means array value, as we have seen in the array elements. So the array elements will be stored in some memory location. That memory location address I require. So now to require that particular memory address, what is the instruction I need to have? I need to have the load address. So I need to have load the data or not with A. So that is nothing but what? So it is going to load the starting address of array. So this is going to load the starting address of an array. So this is starting address of an array, it is going to load. Okay. So this is number of comparison. First one is number of comparison which you are going to have. So this is number of comparisons which you are going to have. So next, once it is done, we are starting the loop. So inside the loop, what is going to have? So inside the loop, I'm going to make my j is equal to I initially, right? So j is equal to I, I'm going to make. For that one, what I'm going to do, move contents of R4 to R5. Inner loop, inner while loop initialization. That is j is equal to I we have done, right, in your array. So that part we are doing here. J is equal to I. That is the contents, whatever the contents of R5 is there, the same content I am moving it to R4. So next, I need to load the data to compare the element. I need to load the data to compare the element. So what is the instruction you have to load the data? First, I need to load the data from the address to register. So LDR. From which memory, where is the memory address is located? The memory address is R0. Okay, the starting address of the memory is R0. I am going to some register R2. So it is not mandatory that you have to move to R2 only. So whichever the register you are not using, you take that particular register. Okay. So here I am considering that particular register as R2, but it is not mandatory that you have to make use of R2 only. You can use any of the registers between R0 and R13. Only see to it that that particular register will not be used for some other purpose. That particular register should not be used for some other purpose. So now I am moving this one to R2. So temporarily I am moving this particular data which is done in R2 to R1. I am moving the contents of R2 to R1. Okay. So next, if I want to, next element I have to get to compare, right? So now I got the value of the A of 0. So these two elements, these two is been done. So now I need the value of A of 1. So if I want to require the A of 1, what I need to do? So that means I have accessed the data from 4000 now, but I want the data which is stored in 4004. So now what I need to increment now? What value I need to increment? Who is holding the address? Which register is holding the address?
R0.
R0. So now how much I have to add to R0 to move to that particular address? So
4.
now your, yeah, 4. So now your R0 is what? R0 is 4 lakh. So I need to add 4 for that one. So for that one, what is the instruction I need to have now next? What's the instruction?
Move.
Huh? Initially, the value of R0 is 4000. I need to make that one as 4004. Okay. So my value is 4000, which is there now. I need to get the data from 4004. I need to move to that particular address now. I need to make this 4000 as 4004. If I want to make this R0 as 4004, how much I need to add to R0? 4. I need to add 4 to R0 to move to that particular address. So you have to add to R0. How much you have to add? 4. Anybody having any doubt? So this is the address of next element. Address of next element. Okay. So now, which are the registers is now holding? Now I have to move the data which is stored in 4004. To move the data from 4004, what is the instruction I have to use? To fetch the data from the memory location?
Move.
To fetch the data from memory location to the register. Memory location to register, which is the instruction?
Load.
Yeah. So LDR R2 comma R0. So now, which one is holding the first element now? Which register was holding the first element? R1 is holding the first element. That is, in this particular example, if I take, the first element will be loaded into R1. Your R2 contains second element. Any doubt? Anybody having any doubt? Anybody having any doubt? Any doubt? Now what I need to compare now. If condition starts now. Yeah, I need to compare with R1 and R2, whether which one is greater or lesser. So I need to compare the contents of R1 comma R2. So now, if first one is lesser, what I need to do? If R1 is less than R2, whether I have to make exchange?
No, sir.
No. So I will check with the condition branch less than. BLS is an instruction which will make a branch which, if it is less than, when R1 is less than R2, it is going to make a branch. That is what the instruction is going to do. So if it is less. So now, if it is this particular branch satisfies, if your R1, the contents of R1 is less than R2, it will go to no exchange. That means you should not do the exchange if first element is less than second element. Okay. Any doubt? All of you taken that particular while loop, right? Do while loop. All of you referred that one. All of you referred that one, right? If you have understood that one, then it will become clear here. So two statements I'm going to do. So here I'm going to skip two statements because I will write for next when you are going to have the exchange. Okay. So next what will happen? You are going to have no exchange here. No exchange. So if it is no exchange, what I have to increment? What I need to subtract? Do while loop, you check it out. Your R5 is J, your R5 is I, your R4 is J. So I am telling now your R5 equals I variable, your R4 is equal to J variable according to the C program which we have discussed in the last class. So now first it will be running the inner loop. Inner loop is controlled by what variable? Inner loop is controlled by which variable? J. Okay, J. So now here, which variable I have to consider? Here R4. I need to consider R4. So R4, what I need to do? I need to subtract. Subtract S, the contents of R4 by 1. And subtract S, R4 with 1. Now, if it is not equal, what I need to do? Again, I have to start comparing the elements, inner elements. So I have to start with the next compare. I have to start from the beginning now again. So where I need to go now next? Where the next compare will come? I have to load the element of the next address. Now the present address is at which location? The present address which is pointing is now 4004. Present address which is stored is here 4004. Now I need to compare with 4004 with 4008. Okay, first I need to get the data from 4004. Next I need to get the data from 4008 and I need to compare it. So to fetch the data from 4004 to where I need to jump, which instruction at the above? Your LDR. So this is where you need to jump. Next compare. This is the label where you should move. So this is the label where you should move to have the next comparison. To have the next comparison, this is the label where you should move. So this particular part. So this is particular comparison. So just for your understanding, I will go with a different color. So that part. So you will go with a different color. So this is next comparison. Okay. So this will be next comparison. So this is where the loop is going to move. Okay, this is where the control will flow. If it is not equal, that means if R4 is not equal to 0, again the iteration has to start rotating, right? The iteration has to start. Now once the inner loop completes, so it will come to the outer loop. So outer loop is controlled by whom? Outer loop is controlled by which? So outer loop is controlled by which register? Your outer loop is considered R3. So again I need to subtract S R4 R5 I think. R5 comma R5 comma 1. Now if it is not equal, where I need to jump? Again I have to go for beginning. I have to initialize my new J is equal to I again after decrementing the value of I. So again branch are not equal to next pass. That is pass I need to have. Your next pass is what? Where you are making your index to 0. Where your index 0 is nothing but what? Is the address where the starting element is stored. Index 0 is nothing but what? Where your starting element is stored. So it is nothing but what? Here. The starting element which is going to have. That is NXT pass. Anybody having any doubt? This is NXT pass to where it has to jump. So from here, it will make a jump to here. Okay, next pass. Anybody having any doubt? Anybody having any doubt? Anybody having any doubt? Anybody having any doubt?
Sir, once again explain the subtraction. Sir.
Second one or first one?
Second one.
Okay. So now in the
Sir,
second one,
repeat.
what will happen? Yeah. In the second one, what will happen? One loop is controlling by J. This R4 is J. Okay. So till it equals 0, this particular part will be repeating. This particular part, which I am making the block here, right? So that particular part will be repeating till your J becomes 0. So that is nothing but R4. Till your R4 becomes 0, this particular part will be repeating. Once your R4 becomes 0, that is J becomes 0, according to the do while loop, if you consider that one. Next, which has to be decremented? Which variable has to be decremented in the outer loop? In the outer loop, which variable has to be decremented?
R5.
Yeah, R5. So I am going to decrement R5 by 1. So now when you are decrementing R5 by 1, so if I take this particular program in the instance, you can see it here. Again, I am doing what? J is equal to I. Can you see here? J is equal to I am doing. I am making my index is equal to 0 again. I am making my index is equal to 0. So that is what you are going to do it here now. I want to part the starting address of the array. I want to point to the starting address of the array where my making my index to 0. The starting address of array is where LDR R0, comma A. LDR R0, comma A is nothing but what? Starting address of the array. Because I have to start comparing from the first element again. Understood? I have to start comparing from the first element again. That is here I am going to make it what? So I am making my index to 0 again. Because I have according to the C program. Okay. So that is nothing but the starting address of the array. That is nothing but the starting address of the array. So next I am going to make what? J is equal to I. Next I am going to make my J is equal to I. So J is equal to I is nothing but what? Your R4. R4 is nothing but J. So that I am going to make it as I. So R5 is I. I am moving the contents of the I to J. So that is here it is nothing but variable move J comma I. Whatever the content of I is there, that will be moved to I. So initially the I was 4, now it has become 3. That 3 has moved to J now. Any doubt? Anybody having any doubt? Anybody having any doubt? Any doubt? Still having any doubt? Yes or no? That's it, nothing else. I will explain once again. There is nothing in that one. Yes or no?
No, sir.
Understood or not? Understood? So now, if you have understood, so now here one part I have left out now. Your R1 greater than R1 is less than R2. I am not going to make any exchange. Now, for example, if R1 becomes R2, R1 is greater than R2. So here if you take, so 1 minute, I will just take the eraser. If it is possible, I will drop it. Okay. Here. So now, for example, you take here. Okay. So here, if R1 is greater than R2, what I need to do when I compared R1 and R2? So if R1 is greater than R2, what I have done? It is R1 is greater than R2. Yes. Assume that your value of content of R1 is greater than R2. Then what I need to do? I need to exchange. I need to exchange the element. Now, if you want to exchange the element, so if it is S, I need to exchange. So now if I want to exchange, how I have to do? So whatever the element is there in, for example, if I take, so whatever the element is there in 4004 and 4008, it has to be swapped. This has to be swapped, right? So the values will be stored in R1 and R2. The values will be stored in R1 and R2. So now what will happen here? So I'm going to make use of str pre-indexing. So I'm going to make use of str, the contents of R1, I'm going to move. So to R0, so that will be decremented by -4. Okay. So here now R0 is pointing to where? Assume that R0 now is pointing to 4008. I will decrement by 4. So it will become now 4004. Okay. So 4004 it will become. To the 4004, what data it is going to store? It is going to store the value of R1. It is going to store the value of R1. Next, again, the data which is there in R2. So then again, I have to increment the contents of your R0 by 4, and I'm going to store that one in R0. So now your 4004 and 4008 get exchanged. Anybody having any doubt? Anybody having any doubt? Anybody having any doubt? Anybody having any doubt? Any doubt? Kirtana, Lekana?
No, sir.
Okay, understood, right? So this is the logic what has been implemented there. Okay, so now if you have understood, then it's good. So just I will make a note here. So I'm going to have the array I told you right in the C program. So I'm going to have the array here declared. So just for your reference. So if there is any mistake, don't. I will do it. That's it, nothing else. So I'm going to initialize my int I, j, and index. Okay. So I'm going to make my I is equal to starting to maximum element. So that is I is here, the element is 5. It will be 4 here. Okay. So initially I'm going to make my index to 0. So I'm going to start the do while loop. So inside the do while loop, I'm going to make my j is equal to I and my index is equal to 0. Here only I'm going to do. So this I'm going to leave it. So this I'm going to leave it. So next I'm going to again start with do while loop. If condition I'm going to have. So if it is greater than 1, I'm going to make a swap. So if not, while I j minus minus, and then here I minus minus. So this is what the C code we have written. So the same way I'm going to write it here. So here these two are already done. So here what I'm going to do, so move, I am going to I is equal to 4 I am doing. So I is this particular part I am doing here. That is nothing but your move R5 comma hash 4. Okay. So next I'm going to start my do while loop. I'm going to start my do while loop here now. Okay. So before that one, so I'm going to load the starting address. So I need to load the starting address because index is equal to 0 means what? It has the element has to be considered from the starting address. So I'm going to make my LDR with loaded with the starting address. So that is your index is equal to 0 is this one. Next I'm making my j is equal to I. So j is equal to I is nothing but what? Move the contents of R5 to R4. Anybody having any doubt? Anybody having any doubt? Now I have to load the data from, because I have to compare with what here E of I with E of I plus 1. I am going to have the array element with respect to index here, but I want to fetch the element with respect to the address there in your assembly code, because I have to refer only with respect to the address. Okay, when you are going to have refer with respect to the address, I am going to load the one element from the address. Anybody having any doubt? So this is E of I. So this is E of I. So temporarily I am moving the first element to R1. Okay, R2. So it is I is equal to now R1. So R1 is having the I. Next, I need the contents of I plus 1. If I require the contents of I plus 1, I need to move to the next memory location from where I need to fetch the data. So initially the element what it was there is 4 lakh. So the next element which will be there is 4 lakh 4. So for that one I need to add which one? Address. Who is holding the address or not? How much I need to increment? 4. I need to increment by 4. Okay, I need to fetch the data from that particular memory location. So LDR again R2 comma R0. Okay. So now instead of that one, if I want to eliminate this particular instruction, what is the other instruction I can use? Load LDR R1 comma R0 directly. So that will reduce another statement itself. Okay. So that will reduce another statement itself. So instead of moving after loading it and moving, so instead of is this one your LDR R1 only, you can take it. So next, I am storing one element in R1, second element in R2. I need to compare. So that means if condition I am doing. Compare your R1 with R2. Compare R1 with R2. So now if it is less, I need to know exchange. So I will not going to exchange that one. Okay. So if it is not exchange, so the loop will come here. What it is going to decrement? What it is going to decrement in the for loop in your C program? It is going to decrement the J. So J is stored in which variable? J is in which variable? Your R5 is I. Okay. So here you can take R5 is I. Your R4 is J. So I need to subtract the value of J. So first R4. Okay. R4 is J. So I need to subtract the contents of R4 by 1. So if it is not equal, again your for loop, do while loop has to continue, right? So now once it is become 0, it will come out, and the next instruction it will be I is equal to 0. I have to make. Again I will make my sub s R5 comma hash 1. So if it is not equal, again it has to go for next pass. So the next pass will be coming where you are indexing your address. So the comparison will start from where you are going to fetch the data. Less comparison. Okay, so it is going to have the next comparison. So in between, if you want to store the data, store the contents of R1 with R0 first element with the second element. So again, you are going to store the contents of R2 with the next address. So anybody having any doubt? So to make you to understand what my suggestion is, you write the C program first. That is do while loop. What I have been written. The same way you write it in your assembly code, you will understand that one. So simplify further. So if you simplify further, you need not have to worry. Anybody having any doubt? Again, I have to explain once again. Hello students, whether I have to explain once again?
No, sir.
Okay. So now, just I will write it clearly, the program now. You just take it down. So neatly I am going to write it. So here, first it will be area. So sort you are going to have. So just take it down. Once I complete it, you just take it down. So read only. You are going to have. So next is your entry point. You are going to have. So you are going to have the start. So in the start, you are going to have move R5 comma hash 5. 5, that is number of elements will be 6 here. If it is 5. So if it is 5, the number of elements will be 6. Okay, just take it as 4 only. No problem with that one. So the number of elements will be 4. So next, the starting address, the starting element, the starting address will be of the array will be loaded to R0, LDR, A comma, LDR. So next, whatever the contents of I am moving it to J. So here it is nothing but I am moving that for contents of I to J. So next, I need to load the first element from the array. So for that one, LDR. So R1 comma contents of R0. So next, again, add the contents of R0 with R0 comma hash 4. So again, load the contents of R0 with contents of R0. So that's contents of R0, it will be what? So here it will be considered as 4 lakh. Here it will be 4 lakh 4. So those two will be loaded according to the register R1 and R2. So next I need to compare the register R1 and R2. R1 and R2. So branch, if it is less than, no exchange. If it is less than, I should not exchange. So I will come here. The no exchange is going to have, I'm not going to do any of the exchange. That is inside the if, it will not enter. So inside the if it will not enter, it will come out and it will subtract the j. So your j is holding in R4. So subtract s R4 comma R4 comma 1. So then if it is not equal to 0, so next comparison. So I have to go for next comparison. So that is, it is going to load to next comparison comes here. So next, once this particular loop completes, it is going to have sub s R5 comma hash 1. So branch not equal to what? Next pass. Next pass. So your next pass is nothing but what? From where you have to start your indexing your array. Next pass. Here it will come. Okay. So next, if the exchange is going to happen here. So if the exchange happens, it will be str. I have to do the exchange of R1. So I am going to decrement the contents of your R1. So that is R0, I am going to decrement by 4. I am going to insert that one into R0. So next, again, str, the contents of R2. So that I am going to contents, it is going to subtract it with 4. So again, it is going to be incremented by 4. So this is what the program. So next, after that one, I have to give the infinite loop, which you are going to have. So that is your B1 halt. So just 1 minute. Okay. So here what will happen? So halt, branch halt, you are going to have. So next I need to load the starting address of my array element where it has been stored. So it is 0 into 0x 4 0 0 0 0. So next it will be end. Okay. So this is what the program tells. Okay. So just take down the program. Whether you are going to take down the program or I have to shall we execute and or later I will send. Later I send that one. Okay. So just I will go and execute this particular program. So escape. Discard this one. So go for Keel Microvision. Okay. So next, so it's not normal procedure. Source. You remove all these files first. Remove add array.s large.s. Remove look.s. So next, add new item. So the new item is type of ESM file. The name of the file I'm going to give it as sort. Add. Okay. So just I'm going to type the program now. So just close all but this. Okay. It was remaining all. So just I'm going to start with the code area. Sort is the code, comma, code, comma, read only. Okay, so next it is going to have the entry point. So it is start program where you are going to have. After starting it, I am loading my counter. So that is R5 comma the number of elements I'm going to take it as 5. The counter will be 4. Okay, if I'm taking 5. So then load the address of your array to R0. So there is A, I'm going to take it, LDR comma A, LDR R0 comma A. So next, I'm going to make my J is equal to I. So that is R4 comma R5, I'm going to make it. So next, so load first element, first array element. So that is to load the first element, load R1 comma contents of R0 from that particular address. So next, I need to move to next location. To move to next location, add to the contents of R4 the 4. Okay, R4 4 I'm going to add it for the R0 because R0 will be holding the starting address. Okay, so next I need to load the data from that particular address. So I will store that one in R2. So again I'm going to store it in R2. Okay, so next, once it is done, I am going to compare which and which and R1 and R2. So if it is not less than, branch and less than is equal to no exchange. So that you can give no exchange or no exg you can give. So I will go to that particular part. Okay, no exchange. So if it is no exg is there, I am going to decrement the contents of R4. So R4 I am going to R4 I am going to decrement by 1. R4 I am going to decrement by 1. So if it is not equal, till that particular loop is not equal, so I am going to for next comparison. So next compare, next CMP I am going to make. So the next one here is where you are going to fetch the data from the next CMP. Okay, so that you are going to have. So next, even if this is not done, if it is completed, I will not have next pass. The next pass will be holded by R5. So R5 comma hash 1. So branch not equal. So you are going to have next pass. Okay, next pass you are going to have. So next pass you are going to get it here. NXT PASS because I have to start from again the beginning. The starting address I have to load and I have to pass it. So next I need to halt the program. So to halt the program, halt branch, it is unconditional branch. So then after halting it, A, B, C, D, define constant byte, I will store the starting address where my elements are stored. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So next I'm going to end the program. It is not case sensitive. You can use any of the cases that is left to you. Okay. So if it is exchange, I'm going to store the contents of R1 comma R0 comma hash -4. So again str R1 comma contents of R0 comma hash 4. Okay. So that you have to do next. So that's all. So once it is done, save the file, run it, sort. So build target. So 0 errors,
Excuse me,
0 1. Yes, ma'am. Tell me.
Sir, why that -4, sir?
That is, it is going to decrement the address. Presently, address will be there, no? Presently, it will be pointing to 4008. It will decrement the address to where it has to swap, right? To swap, you have to decrement the address first, right?
Okay.
So then you have to move that particular element to that particular address. For that one, you have to decrement it. By how much address? By 4 address. Understood? Any doubt? Anybody having any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay.
Oh,
So next, build target. So then debug, start or stop code. Once it is done, so just you take it, you fill the elements from the address. Okay. So I'm going to give it as initially 8. I will give here after 4, I will give it as 5. After 5, I'm going to give 9. So just give here, and which is elements is 6. I will give after 4 locations. I will give 2. So you look into that. After 4 locations, you have to fill the data here. So okay, for 4 locations you take it and you start filling the data. So once you fill the data, you start executing. So your move R5, 5. So you can have the look into the contents where you are going to have. So next, so R not contains starting address. So I'm going to R4 is 4. So next I'm going to load the data from this one, that is first 8. You can see it in a red mark, right? All of you can see in the red mark below memory locations. So that means it is going to fetch the data. How much data? 8. So I'm going to store 8. It is going to store. So next, it is going to store. It is going to next location, which is 4004. And from 4004, it has to fetch the data. In 4004, it is there 5. 5 is there. Okay. So in next execution, it is going to 5 come here. So your R1 contains 8 and your R2 contains 5. So now it has to compare. Your compare is R1 comma R2. So after comparison, it will compare branch or not to exchange. So now the exchange has to occur, right? So if the first element is greater than the second element. So first element is greater than the second element. The exchange has to take place. So it will exchange the element. Okay. So once it is done, so you can see it here. So that particular element will be exchanged. Some error has been occurred. So I will look into that one. Some problem has occurred. Okay. So next it is going to compare with next element. Okay. So, okay. So next again it is starting from the beginning. So it is going to move which contains to the end now. Okay. So just a minor mistake is there. Just I will come back to you. Okay. So str1. First it has to decrement the contents of here it is R1. So this is here R2. Okay. So this is another element. So that's what. Okay. We'll target. So verifies. Start the session. Running title option. So I'm going to store here 8, here 9, here 4, here 6, here stored is going to fetch the data. Okay, so next it is done. This and this is going to compare. So next compare, next and next 984 it is going to compare. It is going to exchange 984. So I can see it here 984 is exchange here. Okay, so next it is going to compare 9 and 6. So once it is comparing 9 and 6, so it is 6 and 9 is exchange. So next it is going to compare with 9 and 2. So it is going to exchange 9 and 2. So next it is going to compare the elements. So once it is completed, once everything is completed, so it will be in a sorted array. So all of you see that one. Now the first element is 2, the second element is 4, third element is 6, fourth element is 8, fifth element is 9. Now it is in a sorted order. Anybody having any doubt? Anybody having any doubt? Anybody having any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. So just go through once in your home. If you have any doubt or any clarification is required from me for you people, I will explain that particular clarification in tomorrow's class. Okay. Have any doubt? You just go through the code once. I will just post that one in your WhatsApp group. Okay. You just post this one in your WhatsApp group. So just go through it once. Okay. So then once it is done, so anybody having any doubt? Still not open.
Sir,
Yeah, tell me.
sir,
Yeah,
can I have a written notes for MES?
I you want written notes for that one? Okay,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
it's in the college only. So if anybody requires that one, you can come and collect in the uh, next Thursday. I will be there in the college next Thursday. Today I am there. So for me, the slot is Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So you can come to college on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and you can collect it. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So just go through the code once. So if you have any doubt, you ask now. Okay, just to make a note. Okay. So anybody having any doubt with respect to the program? With respect to the program, if anybody having any doubt with respect to the program, anybody having any doubt? So just go through it once. You will understand that one. Okay. First, it will be number of comparisons. Okay. So it will be number of comparisons which will be there. So next it is going to have a starting address of the array of an array. So next it is J. So it is inner do while loop, inner loop is going to control. So it's load first array element. So then point to next address. Point to next address to fetch the data. So next load the second element. Next compare first and second element. Compare R1 and contents of R1 and R2. So if R1 is less than R2, no exchange. Okay, so if it is having no exchange, it's going to have the exchange. So decrement inner loop, compare it till this gives 0. Decrement outer So decrement inner loop and decrement outer loop you are going to have. So the branch not equal to halt, which you are going to have here. Okay. So that will be done, I think. So if anybody having any doubts, you can ask. Anybody having any doubt? So stop recording. So if you have any doubt, you just look into the recordings. So if you still have any